Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are strictly our own. We are not professionals, just two people sharing thoughts, stories, and personal experiences. Nothing we say is intended to be taken as fact, advice, or instruction. You're free to agree, disagree, or ignore us completely. We're here to spark conversation, not tell you how to live your life. Viewer discretion is advised. Some topics may include strong language or content that could be triggering. We are not licensed therapists or mental health professionals. If you're struggling, please reach out to a qualified professional.
Yo. Mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2,
We
3.
back with the number two. So, man, today's a special day, man. Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man.
Happy Father's Day, man.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, shout out to Pops, man.
Feel
My
me?
dad. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to you.
Come on,
and
man.
all the other fathers out there. You feel me?
Come on, man. Shout out to all the fathers, man.
Oh, before we get started, we forgot last time. We can't forget this time.
Not this time, Will. Not this time. This ain't gonna be like last time, no.
We need them introductions.
Hey, boy. So, we back again. It's your boy Slump, man.
And your boy Lil 50, you know. My bad, delayed, brain short circuited real quick.
But hell yeah, man. We back with another one, man. ADHD, Always Dreaming
Humbly doing.
podcast, you know what I'm saying? We back with another banger. Shot at idiot.
Bossa
Borsalet. And we have a special guest here today.
Who's the special guest?
we got the special guest here today. Here it's
Oh.
got Terrence.
Welcome to the ADHD podcast, man. It's your boy Terrence Howard, and today we gonna talk about Father's Day today, man. I done seen a lot of shit, man.
We got Method Man, Minding Man, Red Man.
I don't give a fuck about no Superman, Batman, or Spider-Man. Lakers in 5, man.
Hey, but yeah, man, we back. But I definitely wanted to take today to speak on the low appreciation value for the fathers out here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say black fathers because you know what I'm saying. That's where I feel like we built that our
stigma.
yeah,
Sure.
and a foundation up under the absence of fathers. So the ones that do what they should and play their role as a father don't get much recognition. Hey, Mike, tighten up now. Don't be doing that, Wool, while I'm talking now, Wool. But nah, like for real though, like I want to take this time to show a little appreciation to the father, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably try to insert a little round of applause, you know what I'm saying? I be you know what I'm saying? Easy fixings. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
And do y'all research, bro. A lot of people regarding specifically black fathers in general, they love to bring up that little quote unquote statistic that we cause single mothers, and that's not true. Go do your research and actually look up what it says on there. Like before you go quoting it, read the whole thing because that's not what it says at all. Matter of fact, we'll probably do like a behind the scenes clip of us pulling that shit up so y'all all can see what it actually says on there.
Word. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know myself, but this is gonna be a learning moment for not only y'all but me as well. You know what I'm saying?
So I hate for motherfuckers to be misinformed because that's what a lot of people like to take the little small things that people read and don't read the
What do
whole
you say?
thing.
Minute. The minute
On
details.
me, very minute details. A lot of it be rage bait, bro.
Man, I'm good for that. White power. White power. I'm gonna clip that. That's gonna be one.
I mean,
Yes, sir. We need it. We need it. But I wanna speak from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely one of those statistics of going to get the milk and never coming back. It's fucked up, but it's reality, you feel me? Some folks don't
yeah, we
do their job, you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely acknowledge the existence of deadbeats.
yeah,
They
because
are out there, but
definitely.
the
And I feel as though sometimes the problem with that be they don't really do the self reflection,
they
looking in that
don't.
mirror and actually telling themselves like it's me, and then tightening up. They continue to run with these false realities that they build or inside their own mind. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, all right, come on,
Come on, what you know about
tighten up, tighten
feedback
up.
warrior?
Hell yeah. Not only that, but uh, I don't want to say most of the time because I don't got the statistics on that. But from my experience, not my experience, but from what I've witnessed, a lot of the times with either one of my homeboys or somebody else's situation, a lot of the time it'd be like the father wanna be in the child life, right?
Yeah.
But the woman make it difficult, and nobody ever talks about that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though, now that you said that? It was a time where I thought it was like that.
But like,
Like I thought my mom was just like not as though it's come on, Mike, tighten up, G. Come on with that shit, man. But it was at the time where I thought my mom like not she was intentionally like, oh, I don't want y'all to see him because I wanted to seem as though he's a deadbeat. But it was like I used to think at a point where it was like, oh well, I used to wonder like, damn, why don't you want us to be in contact with
with
dude?
bro,
Cause
yeah,
but as I got older, I realized, and once she gave us that freedom to do so, I actually processed it that like she was really trying to save us from that heartbreak, bro. Cause it's like manipulation be real, gang.
no
And you
cap.
know, like the child brain is still developing, so it's like
But
it'd be easier to manipulate those with.
and I feel like uh me being me how I am now, with the mindset of question and everything, I
Yeah,
feel like it's conducive to the child to tell them the truth in the beginning. Like not in no fucked up way, but like just be like, hey bro, like you may not understand it right now, but your father,
yeah.
you know,
And that's the thing. That's what she was doing.
she was
But I
telling you the
didn't.
truth.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. Like
Oh yeah,
she
okay.
was trying to tell us like I'm not just doing this. I'm doing this like to try to protect y'all type time. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like he
saying? Like
like that for real.
yeah,
So
like on some. And I remember on my one of my birthdays, I forgot how old I turned. It was around like the ages 9 to 13. It was when I really like clicked. Cause like as when I was younger, I was always mad, but I
yeah,
didn't understand my anger. And like you said in the episode yesterday, anger has more behind it than just anger. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Most of the time, motherfuckers think you just be mad, but no, that's built from possibly sadness. You know what I'm saying? Confusion,
Mm-hmm.
and
Layers.
I processed like mine was really from well, some of it. I'm not gonna say all of it, but some of it was from the absence of my dad, and I was trying to figure out like why other motherfuckers get their dad, but I couldn't get mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Father's Day would come around, and we'd be in, elementary school. The dads used to pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm in that bit like I know they punk ass nigga ain't coming. You feel me, bro? And it's like, but I'm not mad at it because on Father's Day, my mom got the love. because she was playing both roles.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was happily doing that. But back to the story I was telling. It was on my birthday, and this one I experienced that heartbreak. Like, bro had came around and he said he was gonna slide back, just like those stories be telling,
Mhm.
like to go get the milk. It
And
just
he didn't
wasn't
come
milk.
back.
Man, bro said he was gonna come back. I was excited, bro. That nigga never came, cuz. And I was sitting, I remember, like, I can remember it vividly. Like, it don't fuck with me no more, cuz I accept shit for what it is now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Get in the gloves, gang. But during that time I was fucked up, and I know I was, because this goes back onto what I was saying about the anger shit. I wasn't too much of a person that was in tune with his emotions. So I wasn't doing too much crying in front of you unless I was mad, and that was like just tears of anger. But that was one of them days that I cried in front of my God damn, Mike. You can't keep doing that, whoa. Like mano y mano, you know what I'm saying? Relax. But that was one of them days that I cried in front of my friends, bro. Cause I was sitting there like, and I tried to hold it back. I was like, bro, this nigga really not coming, bro.
Yeah.
And that was the first stage of actually processing what it was.
Yeah, it's like
It was
she
like,
was
bro,
telling you,
yeah, this is what she was trying to keep us from
and that
experiencing.
and that be the important part, along with telling you, which that's why I respect the hell out of my stepdad, because I didn't know he said this to my mom.
Yeah.
My mom wasn't trying to let me see him, but my dad was like, let him, other than you just telling him, let him go see for himself. So they drove me down there, and I knocked on the little door.
Yeah.
Bro opened the door, and he was like, I thought I was seeing a ghost. Like, fuck you mean? Thought I was dead or something? Like, yeah.
That's sick.
But like just being around
And
him,
B, ain't it?
yeah, he was like, this my boy right here, this little ant. Like, bro, you ain't tried to call me in years. You talking about something. This my boy right here.
And it's crazy, like, that's what my dad be doing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to be like behind the scenes with it because I don't want to really bash him. Cause you know what I'm saying? People go through shit,
Yeah.
which makes things the way they are. You know what I'm saying? They go through things that they don't talk about.
Yeah, you
Which,
probably won't find out too.
yeah. But I put puzzle pieces together. I feel like I figured out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a I call it an identity crisis.
Yeah.
A lot of people have those.
Cognitive dissonance.
Man, well, I just got lost that fast. Oh, my dad be doing that too though, like on social media. If you know, you know. If you don't, you won't. Cause I ain't gonna point it out. But like, nigga be posting this stuff, and he'll be reposting it, like commenting and stuff, and I be like, gang, at a point you gonna want to stop that, cause you be trying to put on for these people, but I'm gonna tell you about yourself one of these days. Cause it's like you try to put on this persona for them, cause they don't know. Oh, I love y'all, my son, my kid, my daughter, my baby. Gang,
It's never
gang, you wasn't
around.
there, gang. You had opportunities to do it, like you did. Trust.
Yeah, ample time
But
to this day.
I will do a shout out to my father in place. Not even gonna say stepdad. I'm gonna say father in place because
Yeah.
that takes
Yeah.
for you to step up
Do that.
to
Yeah,
do
'cause
that. That's some real deal
you
father
ain't
shit.
lying, bro.
Shout out to Lonnie, man. Shout out to Lonnie, man, because you did something that a lot won't. And not only did you come into that place, you came into that place welcoming with love and a sense of this is possible. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's like to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get an example of what that's like. And
Yeah.
I can relate to that because, like, along my mental health journey, a lot of the times when I would talk to the therapist, I'd be like, I'm trying to be more like my dad.
Yeah.
Because the way he thinks, he was always like, it amazed me how, like, chill out, Mike, chill out, chill.
We be
It
having to
amazed
tame
me.
the mic in that bit, man.
It amazed me how, like, I would do something
Yeah.
And bro would already have the conversation mapped out in his head, and he knew exactly what I was about to say before I said it. And like he had like it seemed like from the outside looking in that he had everything figured out. Like he was like the prime example of never let him see you sweat. And I was just like, I'm trying to be like more like him. And I'm going through the shit I'm going through the whole time. Like he going through stuff as well. And
Yeah.
he was trying to tell me like he figured like this the time that I would understand, like, uh, I'm not perfect is what he told me. And I was like, back in my mind, I was like, you could have fooled me because I'm trying
Yeah.
to, you feel me? Whether he knew it or not, like I was always thinking, like, how does he do that? Like I'm trying to learn from him. I mean, he would always say like he'll drop little gems of knowledge, like life's a game, you gotta know how to play it. Like a lot of the stuff I say or like think about, it come from him. And like that deeper thought process of thinking, like it come from him and like the way that he operates. Uh I thank him for it because I don't know where I would be if my actual like father was around. And it made me like one of these days I'm gonna get around to apologizing to him because I was like, I do remember vividly I was at grandma's house and like similar situation. My grandma was supposed to come get me. That's his not my dad's side of the family, but my father, the sperm donor, that side. Uh, they said they was going to come pick me up from my grandma's house, and I was excited about that because I want to get to know that side of the family because like
Uh-huh.
I feel like I don't want to say that that was robbed from me, but because of him,
It was Rob.
yeah,
Go ahead and say it is
it
fine.
was
It was
robbed,
Rob from
yeah,
you because
because he
you
didn't
ain't
want
had
to do
no.
what he was supposed to do. Yeah, so they were supposed to come get me, and my parents came because it was like, all right, you can go, but when we get there, just be ready to go. I said okay. And when they got there and they never show up, I was like, they said they was coming. Like y'all gotta chill. Like
Yeah, bro. That's what happened to me, bro. Like
yeah,
you still sitting there, like, bro. Hey, you told me they coming. Just chill, bro. I promise they coming, bro. They let me know that
yeah.
they was coming personally, and it's like,
You disappointed, but the thing of it was, I directed my anger towards my dad, and I was about to go to blows with bro, and I wanted to because it was just like you robbing me. I felt like at that moment I'm like you robbing me of my
oh,
opportunity.
see, nah.
See, I was like that's why I was like I was in the wrong right there, but my grandma was like y'all need to chill.
How old are you again?
I was young. I probably was like 12.
But you're just in a state of confusion, though, gang.
Yeah, I
Like,
was. I was. And I guess you could say a motherfucker got daddy issues. That's a
yeah,
thing. That's a real thing. That's a real deal thing. And I was just like the yearning to getting to know, even like when I got older, like I was in a group chat with him, and then like I eventually left that bit because it was just like I'm in there talking, and everybody in there besides my auntie and my grandma.
yeah.
And I want them to know, like, if y'all stumble across this video and y'all see this, y'all dead wrong. I ain't gonna care because I be in there
He ain't
talking.
gonna say it, but I said, fuck you.
Yeah, hell yeah, because
Fuck you.
I'm in there talking and they act like I'm not in that
You feel
motherfucker.
me? What are you doing here? And that's the thing, bro.
Like
Don't
it's
treat
my
me
fault.
like no outsider. Like I did wrong. I didn't even
Yeah,
ask to be here, bro. Like you feel me? They fucked around and fucked around. You know what I'm saying? And pop, here I am. But don't do me wrong as though I came around doing wrong, and they like, oh, that's that bad kid. You don't even know me yet.
yeah,
Like you
like
know
I'm
what I'm
a
saying?
bastard.
So
That's really what it feel like.
yeah. And while we on this subject, shout out to the grandfathers too, though.
Yeah, no cap.
Cause
No
my
cap.
granddad, like, regardless of the flaws, cause you know ain't nobody perfect. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's Mike a moment cause I hear the static coming. Moment of silence. Back at it. But yeah, shout out my granddad though, bro, cause I remember what he used to say. I got one of them tatted on me. Pain is weakness, leaving the body. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was something that I used to recite when I used to get hurt. It used to work now. Cause if you think about it, it's real.
Yeah, you tricked the mind. Yeah.
Pain and weakness leaving the body. So and he used to say, "You a man or you a mouse?" I'm a man. Like I ain't no mouse. I'm a man. But the one that really he used to stand on was what go through the steps of, you know what I'm saying, what you do first. You go to school, go to work. I think wait, matter of fact, actually, you feel me? A little brain fart, my fault, chat. You feel me? You get up, go to school, go to work. And you say if you don't work, you don't eat. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was on some lazy shit at the gym. So when he said that, I took that literally. I was like, oh, you think I need to eat? Please. I don't gotta work. I just don't gotta eat. And I had a high metabolism, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't eat much. So I was like, that's easy. All I gotta do is not eat and I don't gotta work, say less. I don't mind not eating, but I had to change that. But yeah, shout out to the grandfathers though.
Yeah, they
For sure,
basically
because
like
they play a role as well.
a senior father figure. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go on one more I say negative aspect, but at the same time, it's not really negative. It's kind of like figuring yourself out.
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. For a long time, I was stuck in the quote unquote boy phase. Like when it was time to grow up and be a man, I ain't understand it, but it took some figuring out. Cause it was like I was kind of scared of that shit. I was like, bro, I ain't ready to be no man yet. Even though I wasn't saying that, I knew that's what was going on. Cause it was like the thought of like me being a man was like confusing, bro. Like stepping up to that plate.
yeah.
Cause not only you feel me, a nigga features like my facial features is like of youth. You know what I'm saying? And that's been like all my life. Like folks been telling me like you look younger than you know what I'm saying. So I know that play a role too. But it was also like not having that around all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it take to be a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. It's cool to see
Examples.
other examples, but when you ain't have your own that was yours, it leaves you at this point where you're like, I got to figure it out, but how do I do so?
Yeah, and see, I feel like at the same time, even if you did have an example, you still gotta like find your own way because you and that person are still not the same person. You your own like
Yeah,
entity.
yeah.
Because the way you'll go about it and the way he'll go about it, two different things. But at
Well,
least
I
you
already
got an
know that.
example.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. I had to put emphasis on that. I know we ain't the hell no. I can't be the same.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That's not
Cause
a
somebody smell like shit.
somebody smell like shad. But one thing that it's a plus side to the ones that don't do as they should.
Yeah, you got a way of not learning
Yeah.
not what not to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, for
Yeah.
real. What learning what not to
You
do.
just
Don't
gotta
do that shit.
take it as that though. Like this is showing you, okay, you get to see what to do and then a prime example of what not to do. So once you start showing signs of doing what you shouldn't do, hey, you're right, my nigga.
Bro.
You're right, my nigga. But one thing I will say, I'm not here to just bash my biological father, cause nah, you feel me? Like I said, people go through shit. Still got love for you, but I had to build that because there was a point, my nigga. Hey, boy, hate. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
had built that. I built that,
All
but
that anger. Yeah.
yeah, I had built that, but I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be like that. So I try to understand where folks come from first. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. But shit, peaches and cream, easy fix now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got it figured out now. I want to say something so bad, but nah, that's gonna have its own time. You know, this is the perfect time, but nah.
No cap.
Nah. I'm gonna wait. My peoples know though. My peoples know, you feel me? But yeah, man. Shit straight, bro. That's really just that's my take on the whole Father's Day thing. The ins, the outs of
Yeah, finding your way.
yeah.
That be the main thing is like, cause your chill, your journey gonna be different, and the stuff you might go through might be a little different than. Cause I know from my experience I done been through some stuff, but like the accountability of asking for help, that's hard. And that's one thing I say as a I didn't see growing up was a lot of people, at least on my end, asking for help. So like, you know what I'm saying? I always
Yeah.
got taught that that falls into hyper independency, that not needing anybody, you got to do for yourself. And so when I got out on my own and then I see how they was operate from what I saw, you know what I'm saying? I developed a habit of not asking for help. So a lot of the stuff that I was enduring,
Yeah.
I ain't tell nobody. I just kept that shit P.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, as a kid, I was really living a kid life. Like, I wasn't worried about it. Goddamn. Like,
Huh?
I understood bills was a thing.
Yeah.
Driving cars was a thing. But my mom was stuck on, hey, I'm ready to get older so I can chew gum when I want to. Cause I'm tired of my teacher telling me I can't have no gum. Every time I walk in there, they chewing gum. I want some gum. That's how my mindset, like for real, that's how my mindset was. That's how I was thinking as a kid. Like I was on some like, man, I want to play the game when I want to. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about all this. And I'm not gonna say it's real life stuff because it's really not, because it's not everywhere in the world. Bills and all that, man, that's the US shit that
Yeah.
we built up as the American dream, you
Facts.
know what I'm saying? White pie, boy. But like yeah, when I was a kid, bro, I wasn't really focused on all that. So as I got older and it was time to buckle down and start working, it was like, damn, bro, bills be hitting, twin. Ha
Yeah.
ha. Like,
You still can't play the game when you want to.
yeah, you feel me? Like thinking about bills, taxes, and not only that, but like your mental state, gang.
Yeah, the mental important, which you learn how. That's how I was like you. Uh, in a way, your father teach you how to emotionally regulate too, but
Mm,
he do, but he don't. He tell you how to like. He'll show you how to get through it, but you won't see bro in the background crying about something. Like they definitely do fold at some time, like, but you won't see it. And I think that's important for us to see because men cry too. And that just falls, that's in another mental health. I think it's men's mental health awareness month too.
yeah.
Funny enough, and his Father's Day today. So like, yeah, that shit is important to
Come
see.
on, man.
Let your kids know, like, you know, it's okay to cry sometime, bro. Like, let that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be holding that stuff in. A lot of it, and I still got problems with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And stuff be getting to me, and that's what leads to angry adults. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to let that stuff out, and you keep letting it build up, and that leads to crash outs.
Man, crashing out bad, boy, because not only is it gonna be emotions, bro, it's gonna some people like they hold it in so long it come with actions.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So like and that's another reason why I want to say shout out to my mom again. I know it's Father's Day, but what you said with not seeing them like down,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when we was struggling, bro, it was like I was still enjoying life, bro.
Mm.
Cause like I ain't really see my mom like too much like down. She was getting it, bro. Like as I look at it now, when I process everything that we was doing, she built us up like me and my siblings. She built us up to be a team,
Mm.
so it made it easier for life to go through together. Cause
Yeah,
we was
y'all had
like,
each other.
yeah, like we was always like I guess it was different from the typical siblings, as they would say, because sometimes we'd come around folks and they'd be like our relatives and family members, they'd be like, "Oh, that's why I like y'all." Like, rest in peace to Fred for sure. That's one of my cousins, but I remember he said something like, "That's why I like y'all, cause one thing y'all do is y'all stick together."
Mm.
My mom built us up like that.
To do
Like
that,
that
yeah.
wasn't just from, you know what I'm saying? That was from the foundation that she built us upon. Cause she used to tell us all the time, y'all only friends. You don't need friends. Your friends right here.
Yeah.
And like that's real though, bro. Cause like
Blood. I mean, your family supposed to be like the example that of anybody that else you would let into your life. They supposed to be the first example of how a friend is supposed to be, I think.
yeah.
Supposed to be anyway.
So, but yeah, you already know you gotta add that on. But as time went on and we got to experience the other side of siblings, like folks that wasn't doing what we was doing, it was different. We used to
Yeah.
always look at it like, bro, how could you?
Yeah.
How could you put a outsider before your siblings? We could never. It don't matter what's going on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like when it came down to that, no.
Oh.
Whether you right or wrong, no. But when we get 1-on-1, hey, bro, you know you're wrong for that, bro. Yeah, you were dead wrong. I'm gonna fight behind you. Like real talk. Like me,
Mhm.
I was always on that hothead shit. That's why my siblings used to, my brothers, they used to be like, Evan don't need to be, you feel me? He can't be around everybody, bro. He can't be around everybody, bro, because he be tripping, bro. He always trying to fight somebody. But like it goes back into that, feel me? Fatherless shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know this why I was so mad. But I always wanted to put hands on something.
Yeah.
I always wanted to put hands on something. Like,
Yeah. And that's another role of a father. Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, both parents play a role in emotional regulation. Like
yeah.
the mom teach you how to be soft when you need to be, and the dad teach you how to control your anger. Because not all the time that you gon' you feel me, you gonna be able to do
Be
that.
on something.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
tell you, like you just gotta put your head down, keep working. He teach you how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not be a stoicism. I'll teach you but your mom teach you how to express your emotions safely. Your dad teach you how to. I don't want to say suppress. I don't. I'm lacking in the vocabulary right now at the moment to be able to say the word I want to say.
What?
Uh, so like all I can think of is stoicism. Really, calmness. Your dad teaches you calmness. That's the, for a lack of a better word. Your mom teaches you how to express emotions. Your dad teaches you how to be calm and under pressure.
Talking about suppression.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say completely. That sounds like cutting off your emotions because he
Well,
not.
nah, that's it's not because you got to think about it. When you put a suppressor on a gun and you shoot it, it ain't that you ain't shooting it no more.
Yeah, you just can't hear. Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
suppression
I
can,
guess it is suppression. Yeah.
yeah,
So he teaches you how to suppress them and under pressure. I'd say like he teaches you how to operate under pressure. That's what your dad does for you. Yeah. Instead of folding like a lawn chair. Yeah. He
I'm
teaches you how to.
thinking. I think I know the word you're trying to go with. Now that
Yeah, like I can't think of it at the moment, but like he teaches that.
dang, I know what you're saying though. Like God, Almighty. I mean, suppressing gonna go for right now, Chad.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then yeah. That's the best way I can describe it. Your mom teaches you how to express emotions safely, and dad teaches suppression,
but yeah, man. But
operation,
hey,
tactfulness.
on the real though, major love for all the fathers out there, man. That's out there doing your thing, and keep. If you know you out there trying, bro,
That's all you
and you
can
doing
do.
your best, that's all you can do,
Yeah,
gang.
don't beat yourself up. Ain't no rule book on how to do none of this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Cause
and every kid different too.
yeah,
That and I can't stress that enough. Find out, learn more about your kid, and allow them to express themselves, so you know how to operate with your kid. Though, like,
yeah.
don't You feel me? Not every kid is the same. Not every kid learn the same way. Not every kid got the same skills.
It's
It's
like
just like leading a team. You got to learn all of their skill sets.
school curriculum. Like we
Yeah.
were just talking about yesterday with
Mm-hmm.
multiplication and saying it's like
How many times you can use a number?
yeah,
Yeah.
how many times you using that number instead of just 1 times 1 is 1. Because the motherfucker be like, how we multiply and getting the same number, but you only using 1 time.
It's one. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
like
See, like I remember we were talking about that because I said had they had said that
yeah,
math and multiplication would have been so much easier for me, but I learned. I still suck at math, but I
it'll take.
yeah. Uh, if had it had been like that, it would have been a whole lot easier. And stop trying to teach your kids through fear, bro. That
Man,
stop doing that. Yeah,
man, but it's it's all about experiences too. Cause
yeah.
you gotta understand if that's all they know,
But
they don't mean no wrong behind it.
that come from inconsistencies in teaching,
Mm,
inconsistencies in delivering disciplinary actions that causes them to only be taught a certain way because that's a learned behavior. That ain't
yeah,
nothing. Because kids are very smart, bro. They go based off what you're doing. So if you say something and they don't listen the first time, and then like you resort to yelling or we going for we just say violence or whatever to
tearing
get
that
them to
ass
do,
up.
yeah, then that's what and then you do that on a consistent basis. You do that every time. Now guess what you're doing? You're teaching your kid to respond to violence.
Word.
And now when they get out in public, let's just say, I don't know, they say, hey, stop doing that. Or something like that. Somebody disrespect them. They feel that they ain't doing whatever it is that person wants them to do or whatever. Now they triggered. Now they gonna do what? They gonna tear their ass up too. That's what they was taught.
Tear their ass up too. Now, fact.
Yeah, you getting taught to respond with violence and respond to violence. So now when somebody get mad, you gonna get mad too. Yeah, that's that you being trained to do that. But as long as you teach your kid, like you don't ever have to yell or respond with that. You don't have to. Like kids know, bro. Like they smart. Just like how you were saying how you operate with your nephew. You don't even really have to do nothing for it. You just say, hey, go do this or learn how to do this, and he does it the first time you ask. And if you
Yeah,
don't,
and it's like that's the thing. Now that you said that, brought up Lil Neff. That's the thing. I ain't have to whoop him.
exactly, you don't have to whoop no kid. Like they only time I feel like, and then the connotation behind where that job come from.
Man, come on, man. That's another topic,
Yeah,
man.
it
That's another
is.
topic,
It
man.
is. I'm getting off topic, but like I'm gonna just say it's not necessary to whip your kids, man. Like long, some at some point that that job gotta stop, bro. Stop doing that. We be talking a lot about slavery and all of this job, but we still using tactics from way back when to teach our children. Why are we doing that?
And some of the fucked up parts would be that folks are like fully understand, like, y'all know that that's where it originated from. So what? Huh?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
What?
That's teaching through fear. Yeah.
Yeah. So but yeah, speaking on little car bar with little bro, the reason why he listens because it's all about that foundation. You got to do it from
The beginning.
the beginning. Like even when bro wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't his English wasn't all the way, you know what I'm saying. When he was just getting one word off, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking to him as though I would talk to my partner.
That's exactly how you
Yo,
supposed
what's
to.
good, little bro? Go grab that for me or do this, do that. Ain't no goo gaga. No, I'm not finna dumb you down, little bro, cause them not words.
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
get that it's a quote unquote cute thing to do, but nah, bro.
You're not teaching them. They see you can't look this goes for which I'm knowing most fathers ain't gonna do it anyway, but just parenting in general, you can't look at a kid as just a kid because that'd be a problem and that affects the kid's mental too. You got to think of you raising an adult,
Yeah.
a kid to become an adult, not a child. You're not raising a child, you're raising a kid to become an adult. Or you're raising a future adult. Think of it like that, because you got to talk to them like how you said regularly,
Yeah.
so that they learn at a faster rate. Because they know, bro, they not just kids like this. It's just like animals in the wild, bro. Or think of a
Damn.
kid like a supercomputer.
Yeah.
You teach them instinct and everything else, and how you respond to things are very important. They're like you're their first software update to life,
Mm.
and they keeping track of all that shit. Like they learn how you deal with. Come on, Mike. How you deal with arguments, how you deal with your spouse. They
Yeah.
watching you, everything. You may not think they picking that up. How you even subconsciously teach them what they can be attracted to. And so
Mm.
if you find yourself with a toxic spouse, that's what they see every day. That's what they're gonna be
Yeah.
attracted to.
Yeah, that's real though. That's real. I
Even though
can
they
definitely
grow up
agree on
probably
that.
not liking one of their parents, they still end up with somebody just like them in some way. Or it don't even be that. It just be like how they treat the child. Like they could be cool with the dad or the other parent, but how they treat them. If you hot cold towards the kid, like one day you happy and the next day you're whooping them out of nowhere, and then it just like you kind of like hot cold.
Whoopings out of nowhere is crazy.
That could happen. You know what I'm saying? That could be just because you got mad or you just thought about what they did. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you go in there and do some unnecessary job. They gonna go find somebody or be stuck on somebody that is hot and cold just like that. They may not be violent, but in nature they might like playing mind games.
Manipulation.
Yeah, hot and cold.
Manipulation.
That's how you run into narcissists and get stuck on them.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh man. Ooh wee.
yeah.
Narcissist.
Real narcissist, not the one where everybody just call everybody a narcissist. Everybody be throwing that term around, but I'm talking about real.
Real deal Holyfield.
Yeah, the real deal Holyfield. One
Come
day
on,
they
man.
hot, next day they cold. They
Yeah.
apologize and they do that shit all over again. Yeah.
That shit not funny, but I ain't gonna lie, that was me, and I had to work on that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I didn't understand
But
what I was doing, but I definitely had that problem bad. Like
that
I'm still working on it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still working on that, bro.
the fact that you were able to acknowledge it though tells me you just probably had the tendencies, but you ain't no like real narcissist. Because a
Yeah.
real narcissist can't see that they doing anything wrong.
It's terrible.
But yeah, as a father, bro, you got to prepare your children for all of that. Teach them how to navigate.
Whole lot of obstacles.
Yeah, a whole lot of teach them how to navigate situation with people and the most important one, I call it
Shake Christ.
not conversational skills. It's called damn. I had it too. My brain short circuited. Conflict resolution. There you go. That is a very important one because you gotta and that just goes from child discipline. The kid do something wrong. Okay. Why did you do that? They tell you why. And once they tell you why and you deliver whatever discipline or whatever, and it's talking to them really. All right, I'm gonna take the game. If you do this again, like you know what I'm saying, doing it the first time, and then you end up teaching them how to deal with relationships. Okay, so why'd you do that? Well, X, Y, and Z. Well, I don't appreciate you doing that. If you do that again, then this is gonna happen. You teaching them to stand on business. So the next time they do it, and then you said, "I'm gonna cut you off after that," they're able to do that because you taught them that when you was able to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But not only that, no open threats.
Yeah, no open. Don't just be saying, yeah.
Cause that'll make a motherfucker try you then. Cause if you constantly telling them, "Hey, stop that! Why take that damn PlayStation?" and then you never take the PlayStation, they gonna keep trying. That's gonna make them want to do it more because
you
it's
ain't,
like, let me see what you really finna do. I'm
yeah.
finna test the
Kids will
waters.
try you.
You feel me?
That's
Every chance that I get, I'm testing the waters.
and that reminds me of like pets, bro. A dog will do the same thing, bro.
Man,
Like if you don't, you feel me? If you don't, the best thing to do is ignore it when the dog don't want to do nothing. Cause like they'll like if you yelling or whatever, hey, stop that, and you ain't doing nothing, they just gonna keep doing it because it's a
well,
form of attention. You know, it's some form of attention, good or bad. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the best way to go about doing stuff is tactfully teaching your kid
facts.
and having a conversation with them. Talk to them like they're a normal human being. Don't treat. They want to be, whether y'all believe it or not, they want to be treated with respect too, and like an adult, like how you talk to everybody else. They want to be talked to like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like
Yeah.
cussing them out or nothing, but like, hey, what's going on? Sometimes that'd be the best thing to ask when a child do something. What's going on?
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me,
Yeah.
talk to me.
And that's all you need, because like you said, we were talking about earlier, like it'd be more than just anger to it.
Yeah, every time. Every time you gotta just figure out what it is. But hey man, once again, shout out to the fathers today, man. And not only the fathers, shout out to the soldiers
Yeah.
without the fathers that made it through.
Yeah, that made it through.
Cause that shit
Real shit.
hard.
Hey, we breaking
And
generational curses.
somebody smell like shit.
Yeah, we breaking generational curses in here, man.
You know what I'm saying, man?
We gonna
Easy
break that
fix.
stigma. All the fathers in the world, white, black, yellow, orange, green, purple, brown,
You feel me?
all of them. Hey, we gonna break these cycles that our kids going through, and you know, that way we have a better tomorrow, a better future. You know what I'm
Be there
saying?
or be square. But
On
hey,
me.
man, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been real. It's been a smooth wine. A smooth open wine, fino be. You know what I'm saying? Once
Put the
again,
Tommy gun.
shout out to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to y'all, man.
Happy Father's Day.
Real shit. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Hey,
Hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. I don't know
Word.
if you're going to ever see this video, but happy Father's Day.
come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking about you don't know if he gonna ever see your dad gonna see this, bro.
If
Your
I
dad
send it
gonna
to
see
him.
this, Lonnie gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? My pops gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna share it out. And you know, so
That's
bam,
key.
easy fix. But yeah, it's been real. It's your boy Schlump,
And your boy Lil Fitty,
ADHD, always dreaming.
humbly doing.
And it's been real, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. Major love, major love. It's only up. You know what I'm saying? Only up from here, man. Easy take. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.